Hello my lovies, I hope you guys are doing wonderful today. Today's video is going to be all about fishing. We're going to be doing a deep dive into how to collect all the different types of carp that are available for the summer event, how to easily get the golden carp and even the rainbow carp, which some people are having a lot of difficulty on, which I completely understand. But don't worry, I'm going to be giving you guys all the information that I have. I did a bit of research, so hopefully it'll be a little bit easier, but let's dive right into it. I'm so excited. So to start off, fishing is one of the primary ways to obtain pets during this update. Right now, there are two pets that can be obtained only through fishing: the Tealwood Monster and the rainbow trout. Both of these pets require a good amount of skill and practice to obtain, but don't worry, I'm going to talk you through everything you need to know to make the process much easier so you guys will have a smooth and easy time of acquiring them. Let's start off with the Tealwood Monster. This is a legendary pet that requires quite a little bit of grinding before you can even attempt to catch it. First, you'll need to purchase the Tealwood Monster bait from the fishing shop, and that bait costs 75 bronze carp, 35 silver carp, 15 gold carp, and 75,000 acorns. And keep in mind, guys, the bait is sadly not tradable, so you're not able to offer for it or trade it away. So you guys have to be able to get this yourself by fishing for the carp. And if you don't use it before the event ends, it will disappear from your inventory. So that's very, very important to note. Once you have the bait, so once you've acquired all the carp and you were able to trade them in and the acorns for the bait, you're able to fish for the Tealwood Monster, which can only be caught in one specific location, the dock inside the fishing shack area. Now let's talk about the other limited fishing pet, which is the rainbow trout. To obtain this pet, you'll need to be able to catch a rainbow carp and then trade it in along with 70,000 acorns. This is the pet I've seen most players struggle with, and honestly I struggled with it too until I learned a few tricks. So the rainbow carp can be very, very difficult to catch, especially with the bronze fishing rod. It's nearly impossible because of the reaction time required and the amount of clicks. But with the bronze fishing rod, you'll need 4 successful bites to catch a rainbow carp. And as you upgrade your rod, the number of successful bites required will decrease. So here's a little quick breakdown. For the bronze fishing rod, the bronze carp, 1 successful bite; silver carp, 2 successful bites; gold carp, 3 successful bites; rainbow carp, 4 successful bites. And then we move up to the silver fishing rod. Bronze carp, 1 successful bite; silver carp, only 1 successful bite now; gold carp, 2 successful bites; rainbow carp, 3 successful bites. And then lastly is the gold fishing rod. We have the bronze carp, 1 successful bite; silver carp, 1 successful bite; gold carp, 1 successful bite; and the rainbow carp, which only requires 2 successful bites. As you can see, upgrading your fishing rod makes catching every type of carp significantly easier, especially the rainbow carp. The default bronze fishing rod can be upgraded to silver after catching 50 carps, and the silver rod can be upgraded to gold after catching 250 carps. So that's like a big jump, but I'm telling you guys, it's pretty easy to go fishing during the day in between tasks, or even if you just do fishing and then go do your task, and then when you're doing your task, you're getting a bunch of acorns anyway. So it's kind of like balancing itself out a little bit. But once you get comfortable with the fishing mechanics, it becomes much more manageable. At that point, fishing is less about skill and more about waiting for the fish to spawn in and reset each Adami day. So now let's go over all the carp spawn locations. There are 5 main spawn locations for the carp. The first 3 are located along the river. First being behind the fishing shop dock, the second being the dock near the airship target area, the third being the dock outside the pizza shop. So those are the 3 that are in the river. These river locations primarily spawn bronze and silver carp, but rainbow carp can also appear at any of these spots. The rainbow carp will not appear at the beach nor inside the fishing shack. It will only appear in the river. Just giving you guys a heads up about that. The 4th location is the beach. Gold carp can only be found at the beach, making it the best place to find them and seek them out. Silver carp can also spawn there as well. And while the rainbow carp is the most rare, gold carp is the second most rare. And honestly, I have been having some trouble lately finding gold carp, and I need them badly to be able to get my Tealwood Monster bait. So hopefully I'm able to get some more in the future. The final location is inside the fishing shop pond, where you'll be able to find mostly bronze carp. I believe occasionally I've seen a silver, maybe 1 or 2, but they're much less common. And that's also where the Tealwood Monster is. Now, one very important thing to know about rainbow carp is that when one spawns, it spawns server wide. Every player in the server will see it in the same location. Rainbow carp usually spawn a few times per day, and also if you are a Discord user, if if you're in the official Adopt Me Discord server, I highly recommend getting the Rainbow Carp roll. You can do this by typing Rainbow Carp in the general Adopt Me Discord chat, and it gives you a little roll for Rainbow Carp. And once you have the roll, you'll receive pings whenever someone reports a Rainbow Carp sighting. Just keep in mind that anyone can send a ping, so there are occasionally false alarms. Overall though, it's extremely helpful because players will often share the exact location of the Rainbow Carp when it appears, and you get a notification sent directly to your device as well. So I've been using that quite recently and it's been very, very helpful. Another useful tip is that the Rainbow Carp will glow at night, making them very easy to spot. So if you're having some difficulties and you don't have Discord, maybe just check over at night. If you have a glider, do like a quick little overhead sweep of the area, flying alongside the river, or just running along and checking those river dot points and seeing if you see the Rainbow Carp. Now let's talk about the actual fishing mechanics and reaction time, because those are some of the things that people have been struggling with a lot, is actually being able to catch the fish. So this is very important. I personally fish on PC on my computer. Whenever I try fishing on mobile, I was not the best at it, guys. I gave it my honest try and it did not turn out very well. I think it might have been my Apple Pen because she is kind of dull and she does need to be replaced, the tip of it, but I'm not doing that. So we've just been roughing it out. But because of that, sometimes I will even struggle to catch a bronze carp, which is like the easiest carp, as we all know. That being said, I've seen plenty of players saying that mobile is easier than PC for those who have access to both devices. I believe that if you have access to both, it really comes down to personal preference. But if you only have mobile, you're still going to be able to find this tutorial very helpful, because I'm going to dive into just reaction time and just how like you just have to stay drilled onto it, and that will be very, very beneficial. But if you have both, I would say use whatever device you feel most comfortable with. To start fishing, you need to purchase the carp bait, as I'm pretty sure we all already know, for 500 acorns each. I usually buy it in bulk because I'm going to be fishing like the whole map. I try to clear the whole map, especially because I'm trying to upgrade my rod, so I'll be able to fish a lot easier without having to constantly return to restock on bait. Once I have my bait, I head around the map, checking each spawn location, usually starting with the river. One trick I use is standing on the lily pads whenever I'm having trouble lining up my cast. The most important thing is making sure that your fish line stands directly in front of the fish's face. If the hook lands off to the side, the fish won't see it, and you'll either have to wait for the carp to move or recast your line. When it comes to reaction is everything. And that's what's most difficult. The first click is most important. After that initial click, you can actually spam click to complete the remaining bites if you're doing anything past bronze, but you don't need to click directly on the exclamation mark, because I feel like some people don't know that. You can click anywhere on the screen. You just have to click within that reaction period. If you struggle with the reaction time, try focusing your eyes directly on the hook rather than the fish. That way you'll notice the bite immediately and react much faster. So when the exclamation point pops up on the screen, like tap like so quickly, like just like literally pop 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 pop, like keep tapping. Just keep tapping. Also, don't get discouraged if some days feel unlucky and you're not able to see a lot of fish along the map. Fish respawn every endgame day after the night cycle ends, so if you checked all the locations and aren't seeing much, just wait for the next endgame day and run through all the spots again, and hopefully you'll have like a better chance of having an abundance of carp available. I'm a firm believer that the more you fish, the better you'll become. I struggled quite a bit even when I switched from mobile to PC. When I was first on my PC, I was still struggling a little bit, even though it's easier to click when you're on PC because you're on a mouse. But after some practice, I got the hang of it. Hopefully this guide makes things a little bit easier for you guys. I know that fishing has been pretty complicated, but the more you do it, I swear the easier it'll become. It's very frustrating at times. I will get very irritated, especially like I get very irritated very easily. I feel like this is the most irritated I've ever gotten at an Adopt Me mini game, especially because Adopt Me is like my chill, relaxing game. So it's kind of sad, but it's okay because once you get it down, you get it down and it's easy and you kind of just able to go through the cycle. But I do believe that they put this in so that people aren't able to bot farm it and everything, and that's really helpful, and I'm really glad that the Adopt Me team was thinking of that. But I know some people are still struggling, so hopefully this does help, my loves. If you guys have any questions or anything, please let me know down below in the comments and I will do my best to help. Until next time, my lovies, I will see you soon.